Hey, welcome to the Follow Through. I'm Pastor Fred. We're listening to God. We're also living for Him. Hit that subscribe button. Share this with somebody because we're in the book of Revelation. Day after day, we're doing some reading, and I'm just going to share some hope with you from these letters that we're looking at all this week. We're in Revelation 2:18 to 29. The church is Thyatira, and it is about 45 miles southeast from the road from Pergamum that we talked about to Sardis. Was a huge, a lot of artisans. There was a lot of commercial importance attached to this place, and archaeologists have found, kind of evidence that there were all of these different, like tradesmen. There were wool workers, linen workers, leather workers, all these other people, and so they had these guilds. And so in order to work in those fields, it was kind of like unions we would have today. Like if you're not part of that union, maybe you're not getting in, right? You're not part of that association, and you need to be part of it. And they, at that point, they would have associations with pagan temples and all of the rituals that would go on. So in order to be part of that, you had to be part of the bad stuff, part of the stuff that went against God. And so that meant compromise. And so this is important for us because even right now, you might be dealing with that. There might be a business practice that you go, whoa, that's unethical. But everyone else thinks it's okay. But like, hey, God doesn't want me to cheat. God doesn't want me to steal. God doesn't want me to kind of shade things or be shady. He wants me to be upright. He wants me to be right and do things His way with honesty and integrity and character. But that might cost you, right? And so you need hope. And it's not just in our work, it's in all the different areas of our life where we want to belong, right? We want to be included. And yet, sometimes people are going to say, no. They want no part of us. We need to know that God is not going to abandon us in those times. That's the message here today. God has got you. He's taking care of you. He commends these people in chapter 2, verse 19. He says, I know your works. You have love. He goes, I know about your faith. I know about your service, your patient endurance. Your latter works exceed the first. Now again, there were some bad things. They had tolerated some immorality. Right? There were some, right? And again, God wants us to call those things out because they're deadly. They're not healthy. It's not a good thing. So we got to call it what it is, and we got to deal with it. And again, there's a promise if we hang in there. The promise is literally that He is with us. Now, in this section, we read that the one who conquers in verse 26, who keeps my works till the end, to him I will give authority over the nations. Right? We're going to rule with Him. Well, how cool is that? And also give us the morning star. Jesus is talked about in Revelation as the bright morning star. So we get Him. He's never leaving us. He's going to be there with us to the end. He suffered, died, and rose, and has brought us eternity, and none of that's going to change. So that's what we have. Christ in all of His fullness. So don't give in. Let's support each other. Let's help each other out in this fight as we battle and as we struggle. We know that we don't struggle alone because God goes with us. We'll talk to you next time for another follow through.